I just turned the goats into the back pasture, and now I'm going back up to the barn to work on a mistake that I made. On my Massey Ferguson tractor, it's a Massey Ferguson 245. It has a fuel filter on it with a glass bowl at the bottom of the fuel filter, and I was trying to take the plug out of the power steering pump, and I bumped the glass bowl with the wrench and I broke it. So that's what I'm going to do today, is try to repair the tractor. Got me new glass bowl, new fuel filter, and go get that put on. It rained last night, ground's real wet, you can see water everywhere, and the temperature has dropped. This morning, right now it's about 35 degrees. The high today is supposed to be, I think 52 or something like that. So it's kind of cool today. I don't know how good you can see under this shed, under my tractor shed, but this is that's the glass bowl. You see where I knocked a chunk out of the side of it. There's the pieces right there. And what I was doing, this is a plug. I got to take that plug out. This is where the filter hangs, and I was trying to get that plug out right there, and I bumped the side of my glass bowl there with the wrench, and it broke. Now that bowl's old. I don't know if it had anything to do with it or if I just hit it just right. Anyway, it broke. So first thing I'm going to do is take this plug out. At least get it loose to where I can add more fluid to it. I think it's, we'll pull it out and see how much I think it's a little low, and it is. I can barely see it in there, so I'll get some fluid and put in there. But before to do that, I'm going to change this fuel filter and bowl. Now on this fuel filter, I don't know if you can see, but there's an O-ring right there that I have to take off. Take that one off. I have a new O-ring to put there. Then there was an O-ring up in the housing of this right there. Put a new O-ring there, and then there's one on the bottom of the bowl. So I'm gonna set this camera down and try to get all these O-rings off. The old one. Sorry for all the rackets, noisy, quite noisy in the barnyard this morning. Ranger's barking, wanting out of his pen. The roosters are crowing. Have my new O-ring. See if I can get it on there now. It's on there good. Now when you're putting the putting these gaskets on, be careful because they are two different sizes. The larger one will go in the top. This one's a little bit smaller and it will go in the bowl. The bowl goes on the bottom of the filter, and this little bolt goes up through it. And then the filter goes on. Tell you what, let's put this filter on first. Get the filter on, maybe to stay there. Now the filter, the gasket's seated in there. That little rod goes up through there and there's a bolt in the top. You see it right there? That bolt screws in the top of this rod here. And you have to get you a wrench and tighten the top up. You don't want to get it too tight because if you do, you could bust the bowl. But you have to get it tight enough that it will seal your gaskets off. It doesn't take too much to get it tight, but you want to make sure that it's just snug. We're going to try that. Make sure it doesn't leak. Now in the bottom of your bowl you have a little drain plug, and it screws right to the bottom. Be sure you don't cross thread it because it's plastic. Now we'll add some fuel to it and make sure that it doesn't leak. I'm pumping on this lever here, as you can see. As you can see, we got the bowl full. We got the got it all pumped up. Fuel filter's full. It's got good, clear, clean fuel in it. Let's hit the start button and see what happens.